Let's see what's happening in the world of Kurain. Turnabout Revolution, which should be... It's the last main case and then we've got a DLC episode. I expect it to be longer than the previous one. Episode 5, Turnabout Revolution. Viva la Revolution! Let's go!
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons,
and
have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Alright. The 16th of May, 11 in the morning. Right, anything agency. I did think it's interesting we start back in Japanifornia. So I'm hoping to see more of the cast actually go over to Kurain for the final one. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Kurain. But really, you could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events. Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Oh, yeah. Doug, what are you up to this time? Oh, so yeah, he's acting like he knows him already. Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. Why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? Oh. Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? Damn. Okay. Hey now. Is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, why is he here? To escape the Kingdom of Kurain? Yeah, I'd say so. Let's go with that. It's that guy that was on TV! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? Oh, he's got his own thing. I just beamed in from Kurain, and boy are my arms tired. Either this can't be happening, I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both. No, you're not Apollo. It's a TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Oh, Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but what do you want, Dirk? Yes, show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? Came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too. But the fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Okay, we can examine though. This is one seriously cluttered office. I mean, you really need a piano here? Well, it has sentimental value for Daddy, you see. Yeah, but this office could use a little help with its bottom line. What if we sold it? Apollo! You better give me a cut of the proceeds when you do. Money before memories, eh? This office's finances really must be in dire straits then. Okay. More magic props. Oh! I've seen a ring like this before. I used to be quite good with these. Really? Why don't you show us? Well, if you insist, I'll show you the act of daring do I used to perform to supplement my income. First, I have to light the ring on fire, then I'll jump through it. That's a fire hoop. This is a kid's toy, Dirk. What's with this bright red jacket? Who would wear such a garish thing? Maybe one of our clients forgot it here. I'd love to get a look at the man who dare wear something like this. Me too! No, I don't wear it much, but she has to know it's mine, right? Yeah, who knows? Charlie, we're gonna get and talk about her. That's Charlie the houseplant. You know, in my head I used to have a houseplant too. We called it Apollo. I bet it was a cactus. How'd you guess? Nice. Because Polly's hair is just as spiny. Hey, leave my hair out of this. Dang, it's a prickly attitude to boot. I better quit while I'm ahead. This is one of those contraptions for cutting people into pieces. How did you know that, Mr. Dirk? Well, it just so happens I've been in one of those myself. Really? You have? Yes, once when I was being held prisoner by Minister Inga's secret police, they tried to torture me into revealing one of my compatriots' hideouts. That's a torture device. This is a magic prop, Dirk. Man, I barely escaped that thing alive. William, my respect as a magician for your death-defying spirit. Okay. Why, this is Apollo's journal. Huh? What's it doing at the office? It's magic! Let's see what he wrote. No, don't! Huh? There's nothing in there here. What? This calls for a special spell. Presto Diario! Why, there's writing appearing right before my very eyes! Like I said, it's magic! Now go ahead, read to your heart's content. Wow. Give me that! No, is that grammar line? Okay. Not Dirk, but present the attorney's badge. What's that? It's my attorney's badge. I can relate. I used to want to show mine off too. But don't ever show it to anyone in Kurain. They'll run you right out of town the moment they find out you're a lawyer. I wonder how it went for Mr. Wright. Knowing him, he probably flashed his left and right. It's a meme, he shows it to everyone. Okay. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmadi. Okay, that is his last name. I'm a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. I mean, same diff, really. So which is it? Personally, I vote for rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy. Ha 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 ha. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons were like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Korean, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents use to speak their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. Dirk. Bruh. They're half siblings. At least half siblings. If not full siblings. Bruh. Please dress if you know that, Apollo. Wait, what? Oh, stop it! You're embarrassing me! Dad! Oh no. Ha 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 ha! She's a plucky one, alright. Someone pluck me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. So this means that they haven't spoken to Lamara, and they don't know that they're like they're half siblings. Bruh. Foster father. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Kurain. Did I never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in Kurain? Still feels weird when you've got the clay terran and all that. Anyway. Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just that I was raised in Korean when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? Oh, we got the clay terran bit because it came up in a case. It only comes up when it's related to a case. Otherwise, we just live our lives. 1/4 mile at a time. What? that I was raised by a wanted criminal. It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Also, Nayuta has a plumed Punisher shirt. Or it's the Mask of Lady Kira, one of them. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? Okay, his request. I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Kurain. Well, that's where you come in. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Ha 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 ha! Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. That must be since it was stolen. They never recovered it. Okay. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. I guess it just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha. Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on, I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations. All of it. Enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Oh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Why is it all the way back there? What's it doing there? That's why Dirk's here. Kurain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurain. Spirit mediums, right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. Okay, that's a new character. My divine dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is a real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy would just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot, Dats, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. Okay. So he's there again. It seems he knew it had to be stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dats. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? And let's see what it does. How about no? I haven't seen you in years and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know. Of course we'll help, right, Apollo? Well, wait, Trucy. Oh, come on, it's not like you have any work anyway. Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasure here. It'll be fun. Tracy railroaded me. No. Why is she always into the things I'm not? Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean faceless? Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Khurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Khurainism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. And there's an interesting legend that goes along with it. Okay. 8 years ago. It said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Khurain. Oh. That's the plan. So, they're going to take advantage of the broken system, get spiritual power, take over because, oh, we've got the spiritual power. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime? Only the rulers of Khurain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? It does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Okay. I should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. So, that's what went missing in the first case. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yeah, I was just thinking it was time for lunch. Eating in too, old little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Thanks, Dad! Oh, that tuna looks good! This salmon sushi's got my name on it! Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Oh, okay. It's the red jacket. How old's Apollo again? Yeah, half siblings. He's 24. So it's only when Apollo was a year old. Damn. Okay. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. By Jove, you've got it! Or Jove Justus. Like, if you do the H with the first one, you gotta do the H with the second one. Hove Justice. Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I was high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Okay. So, wait. This is taking a different direction to what I thought. I thought this would be back in Kurain. Okay. At least everyone's going to be in the same place. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Kurain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Yeah, what do you do if I present this to you? Brings back memories. He was a fine young man, so cheerful and fun to be around. His big, booming singing voice would captivate everyone in the tavern. But looks-wise, he was like a grown-up version of you. That still doesn't give me a sense of what my real father was like. Besides, we're 24. The Founder's Orb. They say the Holy Mother will return when the riddle of the orb is solved, and she will bestow great spiritual power upon whoever accomplishes that feat. Wonder if I could channel spirits if I had such power. I feel like you'd have to already be spiritually sensitive. Like, you'd have to already be spiritually sensitive to be able to gain more spiritual power. Here we go, back in Kurain Village. Oh, it's nice to see it after so long. So this is Kurain, the mystical village of spirit channeling. Has Apollo never been here? I thought that they would have gone at one point. And where ancient traditions come alive, looks like a really peaceful place. Oh, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my head around it all, you know? That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Samwadi's as well. Yeah, you kinda caught on at least at the end. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nita used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Oh, come on, dude. I don't need to do that to Apollo. Whoa, Walter. way! Prosecutor, somebody used to be like that too. And two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Ha ha ha! Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? Oh, you're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Ah, Emma. Okay. Hey, what are you people doing here? Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? And you could be, for all we know. Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh? How'd you know that? Why is she on her way to meet with him right now? Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son, and just follow the nice lady. Examine, though. We can examine this all again. There's a big boulder towering into the sky over there. According to the sign, it's called the Crane Boulder. It also says that a spirit dwells within it. A rock with a spirit in it? Is that a JoJo reference? Buff is him again, isn't it? It's apparently Archie Buff. Hello, Lock-On. He's an archaeologist. Apparently he found the Founder's Orb that was missing from the first case of the game. 8 years ago. It's called animism, the belief that spirits dwell within inanimate objects. They probably enshrine this boulder as a sacred object. No, it's not Hottie again. Yes, Hottie. Oh, if only we saw him again. They probably enshrine this boulder as a sacred object. Their tradition of worshipping such objects is similar to our tradition in Kurain. Interesting. Who knew Dirk can make sense every once in a while? Yeah, Dirk's with us as well. He just rocked up and sent us out to Kurain Village because he wants us to come here and help pick up the Founder's Orb, which apparently the broadcast said he had it, but he doesn't yet. A phone booth and a bus stop made of wood. They both look really old. Hardly ever seen phone booths in the city anymore. Apollo, what's this glass box for? I guess you hardly see them in Korean too. A thatched roof. First time I've ever seen one in real life. I really feel like Phoenix would have taken Apollo out to Kurain Village at one point. Because, come on. You've got Pearly here to visit. And you had a major case here. You could be visiting every once in a while, Phoenix. It looks just like the traditional thatched roofs they use in Japan. All we need now are some samurai with top knots, a few ninja, and a cuddly mascot. Well, we've got all that. That's fine. We've got the blue badger. We've got the steel samurai, and ninjas, I forget, but I feel pretty sure they're somewhere. When was the last time you were in Japan? Alright, doctor's study. Oh, this is giving me This statue on the left here is giving me Treasure Planet vibes. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all those books! Now there's a lot of books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess, and what's with that white outline? Also, why is the white outline there and then books are put back on top of the chalk outline? That just seems dumb. Emo, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. This is not how I was expecting the last case of the main part of the game to end. To start, sorry, I should say. We're labeling it an accidental death. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. This also doesn't look like any of the buildings we saw in Korean before. A scholar killed by his own books? Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Amy, can you please tell us exactly what happened? Trust me, attorney. Your attorney's badge? Huh. What? No, that normally gets a better reaction from me. I'm tired of collecting your fingerprints. It's kind of lost its luster. Yeah, but who knows? There could be other people's prints on it. Oh, that's true. Hand it over, buddy. Ah. The only prints I found were yours. Ah, it's all dusty now. The doctor's death. So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. Hopefully he wasn't in the buff. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently he took in an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. I just realised this doesn't make sense. This desk, where this shelf is, doesn't make sense because you're trying to get the books up further. You don't have room to position that next to the shelf and go up it. They don't make sense. How sad, killed by his own books. And at least he was doing something he loved. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. Hello, Jayland. We've got Dirk just in here. Oh, this game is still going. 100%. This game is going to be going for ages. And then we have the spin-offs. Yeah, the Clips leader, look at that! Woo! Like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. That was for the ultimate Leroy. You're the Clips leader. You could say he died an honourable death. I think it resets every once in a while, because I know that like I've made more clips before. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? Oh, that was so last month. Actually, when does it say they were done? The last one was the 3rd of August. It's now the middle of the month. I wonder if it resets in the middle of the month. Also, here's had more views. Although the High Priest, sponsored by L'Oreal, had 7 as well, so I don't know. 3rd of August, 15th of August. Must have reset in the middle of the month. I don't know why they can't just do that at the start of the month. I have to take more clips, lock on. Hopefully this will give good clip content. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. I need big clown energy tonight. I'm not feeling too energized. It helps. I'm getting into this. It's helped a bit, but oh man, the energy levels aren't very big right now. So I need big clown energy. I really thought that Gator was gonna have a bigger role, and that case from the before was going to be longer. But maybe this will just be a super long case as well. Who knows? What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, because he only has one M in her name. I've been doing that the whole time and you only just realise. She has one M in her name, so she can't be Emma. So it must be Emma. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. You only just got here, Jaylan. What do you mean you cannot go on? Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pop's here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dad should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there? I used to practice law, but now I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place through volunteer work. Clever. Yeah, he's a rebel. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. No way she wouldn't have seen the broadcast that we saw this morning going, oh, they took over the thing. They took over the airwaves in Kurain. Oh, come on, she should know about that. Well, it's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Somebody's real father too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Somebody? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. I bet Finney's put eye patch. No, he looks different. He's got more muscle on him. I guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. See, I knew she must have. Why is she not recognizing you straight away? It will really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch? You don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed, unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. He straight up just said his name in front of Emma. Okay. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, it can't hurt. Oh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Okay, examine. Oh, we have a whole other side of the room. There's a statue of the... There's the army! There's the vase that keeps getting broken. Why is it in here? Why is it not displayed in its normal spot? Bruh. Yeah, it's a statue from the previous games. You got the references there, and then you got the vase. It's the one that was shifted in the storage room, right? That was going to be displayed in the museum. You got some of that, okay. What should I start with? The shoe rack. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, it was another mine. Oh, it's in Korean Village. We are right now, so it's got to be references to the Maya cases. They were doing the display, I think, of the Korean history stuff. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. No. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Oh, pardon me. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belonged to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique our interest, scientifically speaking. Oh, it's BSIOS. This PC is password protected. What computer is it nowadays? Tracy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk. That I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Okay, books. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. Yeah, give me Treasure Planet vibes. From that height, to fall into a hard surface will probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. Yeah, I forgot what they were called, these ones. But they're the alien drawings, right? The alien markings, also called alien markings. Oh, no one knows how they got there, so they theorize aliens, one of them. Is this a bird? Is this a plane? No, it's Superman! It looks like an aeroplane to me. Okay, they're doing the reference. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. Nazca. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor's just drawing them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. Also, yeah, they would normally be on fields. Right, so... So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man, he fell on right on his head and probably died almost instantaneously. Why is that book dirty and the others not? I see some blood on the book there, but what's with that dark saying? It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently, perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to, big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly, that's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. A passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? Well, that explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Okay. The coffee maker's on the other side, so that's of note. Window or tree? What a huge window! I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf position for some privacy around his desk. Yeah, there's also the Pokemon fossil for Ammonite. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving! Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets! Oh my goodness, it's a Dalek in a different form! Do I even want to know what this thing is for? It's a bloody Dalek. Who put a Dalek in there? There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? It's the, that's from a previous case as well, isn't it? Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Gravy spilled on scroll. The hanging scroll. Yeah. This was in the, case of Korean when Missy... It depicts Misty Faye. Yeah, Bridge to the Turnabout was apparently the main article. Yeah, that was the Korean Village case there too. Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be here, there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend, a food splatter art, man. Okay. I really miss Phoenix at this point. That pun wounded me gravily. Dirk. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Research notes 21. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. Mitama motif from Korean founding period. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces a Mitama, the favour of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known. Wow, known is in such a weird spot with the text placement, but okay. These must be his research notes on the founder's orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's a song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kurani's rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. Yeah, we did this in... Phoenix already figured this out. It's in a song everyone in Korea knows. Not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Huh, that's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. There's some thorough research he was conducting. We just picked that up completely. Okay. Well, we gotta get the vase. Army. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. Ah, I can't. Trucy. Why? It says W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters. I never saw that on the panties. You're lying. Prove me wrong. The less said about this, the better. Yeah, probably. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. And then, yeah, we gotta do this suitcase. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell? It is! That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas. Is there a way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Trucy, lockpick. Do your magic. Guess not. Ah ha 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 ha! Well, that's because you're not me! Oh, it's her laugh. That's because you're not me! Ema Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when a forensics switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right. There's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. Oh yeah, we get to do the mini game. Yeah, you're tutorialing me. Yeah. Now where would I expect to find rings on a suitcase? On the handle? Okay, try this handle. Oh, it's a 2D view still. There's some. Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Oh, bro, there's literally something there. Really? What is that if not fingerprints? Oh, is that the hinge? Where else would you expect it to be? I'm not sure. Oh, there's some here. Random guess. Hey Emma, I've got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. Sex F. Oh, her. Stats. That's about. We have a match. That's. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? I haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Kuro and his people aren't all like him, I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb. Okay. Got more to look at though. Let's see what this coffee maker's doing. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. Must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. I guess I better clean this up. No, wait, evidence, Apollo! What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. No one will. Okay. What a huge wool relief. The face isn't depicted. It seems to depict a spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Kurain. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Rare Gojira, yeah, we're gonna look at that in a minute. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her 3rd eye was able to divine the truth just like the gods above? The moon runestone! Nah, that's a Dalek in a different body. It was going to exterminate on us. It is said to be on her forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. Oh, I can't talk about Gojira, dagnabbit. Oh, there's something there. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the 2nd floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. It gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. They came in that way. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the 2nd floor. What an odd layout for a house. Seems the orb isn't here. That means Dats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Okay. There's only one other place in the village to go right now. Good day to you, citizens of Kurain Village. My name is Politician, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud. Oh yeah. Shouldn't it be, my name is Politician, and I want your vote. For progress. Oh, something's coming this way. Politician, savior of Kurain, has come to ask you people. Apollo, what is this strange conveyance coming our way? Right, left, halt! Reclaim the glory of Kurain! It's one of those, what do you call them, palanquins? What, is it gonna make Kurain great again? So, you finally left Octobus' house. So, what were you doing there? Palanquin. Look, so many words I just read. Let me check.
Palanquin.
Palanquin. Okay. I'm just like, I've always read it the other way. Why would they spell it with a Q-I-N if it's... Anyway. Speak of Vans as parroting. Yeah. No way is this actually in America, 100%. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, he very much looks Japanese. Like, look at his model. What a bunch of shady looking characters. And you aren't? I mean, it makes sense if he own. What do you call them? Yeah. So I take it you knew the Doctor. What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire rectorate here in Korean. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Oh, who are you? And what do you mean, king? Ignorant fools! I am the politician! He also has a top knot. Well, a funny hairdo anyway. Paul Atkins. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. Close enough hairstyle. I mean, the similarity is sort of the hair parts of the sun. The jerks are called, yeah. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've seen sort of a mix of the hairstyles, but I didn't know it would be specifically that kind of period one. That's cool. It looks like they put a top piece on top of a bowl cut with some longer fringe. Yeah, he doesn't have. He also has not folded over his collar properly, so you can see the side of the part that goes around his neck of his tie. Hi Lola, how you doing? Oh yeah, I've been out of it. I sort of glanced at that, but then I was in the middle of stuff and clicked off again. Yeah, you're damned. I had a long night last night. Tired. I had a long night working last night. But I'm still here. I'm not gonna go as long tonight. Old style collar. No, I just forgot to reply to that DM. Because I've been doing stuff all day pretty much. I had a break in between the RPG and the this. And I think mostly it was records for the work last night. Anyway. And rider of his grandfather's coattails. Hey, Tracy. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Okay, I screenshot both of them. Sure. Ah. A pleasant day to you, good people of Korean. I am Politician. It's time to reclaim the glory of Korean together. I did get the speaker thing right when I did that. It's time to reclaim the glory of Korean together. A convenience store in every corner. A karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Politician is a vote for a happier, happier Korean village. Turn off that old infernal racket, you fool! You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated, as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I? Alright, you were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Examine. Oh, I wanted to examine the car. Well, when we vote, we can only vote for politicians generally. The way the system's set up is so much that if you're trying to go for independent, they're not going to get in anyway, even if you vote for them. Not into any major position anyway. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? Oh, that's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Bruh. Eight kilometers an hour. Wow. He really slave drives his people. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. Oh my goodness. I'll try the next time, sir. Poor guys, they're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Addison family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Addison, was a prominent member of Congress. Hey, Abe! Hang on. No, I feel like that's just a reference to Abe, isn't it? I'm having a moment. Shinzo Abe, right? Is it a reference to Shinzo Abe? I will take that as a reference to him. It's more likely an Abe Lincoln reference. It could be. I usually think of him as Abraham, not Abe, but that makes sense. And he was born right here in Korean. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. Palanquin. Now I have to try and correct myself every time I'm gonna say it. Okay. You must have heard of the Addisons. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Well, this game... Oh, well, this version of the game came out 2024. Let me check the original release date. Spirit of Justice came out in 2016. Let me check this Shinzo Abe one again. He was in office from 2006 to 2007 and then 2012 to 2020. So he was in office when this game released and was in production. Yeah, there we go. Politics aren't really my thing. Trucy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people today. Yeah, people really need to pay more attention to politics. Or not, because you'll just be in a whole can of worms. I don't care. So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the kingdom of Kurain. Okay. No, his grandfather, so far at least, is well respected and a great politician. Him, though. He's not called Abe. The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, how do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Army Fae. The Crystal of Army Fae. I still don't understand how the Fae... Apparently the archaeologists dug it up, but then at the same time, it was in the Kingdom of Kurain. It was stolen. And it wasn't in its box. So I don't know what's happening. It's been passed down for generations in the Atashin family. Until it was stolen, that is, but just when I had zeroed in on the culprit. The doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. Yeah, they're kind of... The only person that really knows is Phoenix and people involved in the case, it seems. The rest is... not public, it seems. Even though people should know it, this guy could just be ignorant. Yeah, where's Pearly? She should turn up at one point, you would think. Because Phoenix is coming back with Maya, presumably, so the whole cast is going to be together. Aren't they hid it away and then kicked the bucket? So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. Oh yeah, she probably is in school. But I mean, told the doctor himself said that. He had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Army Fae being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? No, you, sir.
Take that!
Who's that? Wait, I know everyone around here, so this must be a new eligible voter for me. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Because I certainly wouldn't vote for you. Seems this isn't the person he's talking about, but I can't imagine the doctor had contact with that many foreigners way out here. No, okay, I have to go back here. The weather looks okay.
Take that!
Naida is famous in the law world, and you don't know him? That's as bad as you going, Oh, you don't know my grandfather? No, I don't think the orb was in the early games, but they kind of cover that because we don't really go to Korean Village in this trilogy. And they said they dug it up in between or something. I think it was 8 years ago. If I'm remembering what they said right. So it's after the first trilogy, yeah. Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dats. The orb didn't exist and that's the way they're introducing it in. I feel weird. I feel like this should all still be like somewhere in Korean stuff taking place, but we'll see where it goes. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon! Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Buffoon! Buffoon indeed! Double buffoons. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine! And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. I have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? Well, that's right, it's a purely political decision. Elon Musk, oh no! And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Korean to vote for you. Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. Yeah, what about that? Actually, I'm a lawyer. You're so shallow. Relying on your badge to impress people? What would you be without it? I pity men like you who have no sense of self. Real men make their own mark in this world. Says the man who's riding on his grandfather's coattails. Okay. Are we gonna have to defend Dats? So, okay, that is something I'm finding a little bit when I'm thinking of this, like... Maya's lined up become the Master of Korean Village. I thought the Master of Korean Village was also like the village chief, which means the leaders of Korean Village. So why would they need a democratic voting system in a village that's a chiefdom led by a bloodline monarchy? He's suckering up to Maya? Yeah. It's gotta be it. His benefactor. Hey. Yipes! Man, he looks so much like Bon Clay in that facial expression. What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I've nothing to say to you. Dats, it's me, Dirk. mean Maya, the final boss. Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Har, 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 har. My bad, my bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. Yeah, 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks, they'd just send me back to Kuraim where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Also, if they know he's a wanted criminal, what are the police doing? They're literally in the detention center. This spiritless hack. Huh? Hey, you look kinda familiar. Ah, Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How have you been? Fine. And you, Dats? You look good besides incarceration and all. Har, 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 har. Those horns, AJ? Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. Oh, you really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The slam is like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. This dude's face is on her. It's glorious. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. That's what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal Varmy Fae. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's probably Amy, huh? It sounds more exotic to say Army. Amy Faye. He also claims you're filling the doctor's head with lies. Well, that ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying? Imagine that. A politician who lies. Japanese would say army. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it... Hang on. Now I've got to look. So it looks like the Japanese name for army was Kyoko Ayasato. So it's a localization. Okay. It's the founder of Kurain Village anyway. I have no idea what is with it. I mean, they changed the names to pun them a lot more and to localize them, but it's just so weird. I don't understand why they localize it from one Japanese name to another. Makes no sense. And that, yeah, politician who lies. I bet he wants the old ball to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Oh. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See, I got it all down in writing. That's not an Western way of writing that name, anyway. But that's why does it say if I will come to no harm at the end here? Sounds like he was scared of you. Dats, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. No, they couldn't just have the name be the same. Then again, so many of the names that they pun have been localized to pun rather than saying with the original. So I think for most of them, it works. And you also have Naruhodo in Great Ace Attorney, right? Yeah, we've got the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and the Ace Attorney Investigations as well. So we've got heaps of Ace Attorney to go. Anyway. It sounds like the work of that politician has really made a mess of things. I understand them changing the names. It's just weird that they... Why did they just pick another Japanese name? Reason for arrest. Why not just make it Amy? Anyway. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing! I'm innocent, I tell you! It all started with this dog-faced cop tried to question me. It looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. Yeah. I don't remember that one. Oh, wait, was that the Pokemon one? I forget. Ah, yeah, there we go. It is. Yeah. Whereas now they localize things and it doesn't make sense in parts. Although I've found that throughout most of Ace Attorney, it seems relatively good. Other than I don't know why they changed the country. I think that's a bit silly to do. And there's some of them that I see in more modern stuff, localizing stuff based on their own agenda rather than being true to the source material, which is just dumb. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? Yeah, in this game, the localization doesn't make it better. Otherwise, like, the names and stuff I wouldn't get, and I could have so much more fun with the puns and that stuff. Although I think the puns in some parts are a little bit too much. They got me hiding in a doghouse. Dang, Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh. And Dax, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but... Yeah, the cops here don't seem like me anyway. I think it's also, with this, is because they are going off of the older localization rather than redoing all of it. The cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. Well, he damn well looks like an alien, the facial expressions he makes. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Of course he did. I'll always take it as a case-by-case basis on how well localization is done. Rather than broadly say, oh, most of the other ones bad. I haven't had too many either that I have experienced, I guess. Yeah. Is there any way they'd let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Derek, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Datz's passport be? Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the dog's kid knows something. The doctor has a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in. Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Oh, follow me. Must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy, I know. It's alright. You just get a waifu body pillow and go, you don't get it unless you come out. Fried chicken in jail. Chad Buff. Oh, well, I'm hoping it'll be a good name. Oh, it's you again. Yep. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. Bruh. Why haven't... Okay, well, we know he's here. He was? What was that he doing here? Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Athena. Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. And it is a luxury, yeah. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? I mean, that does sound more like America, fried chicken. Doesn't it? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Of course. Thanks, Ema. First and foremost, we better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? This. Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it too. Let's not forget about Datz's passport. It should be around here somewhere. It's probably in his damn suitcase. What's this? A model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone! They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. And it's just a model helicopter with motors and remote control. So Apollo's not wrong. We need to ask him about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to... So you don't need to keep repeating that. That's his suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there. It's no good. It's locked tight. We should have asked him for the key. And just take the suitcase to him. What are we going to do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, so we can't get it open. Take it to him, you numbskull. Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? Yeah, exactly. See, Trucy's got some brains. That way you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thing, Trucy. Okay, here I go. Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton. Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? That'll teach him, yeah. Also, he's made it full of bricks. Is it filled with bricks or something? Okay, yep. Knowing Dad, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's suddenly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Man, he must have paid for the overweight baggage. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What are you gonna pick it? There you go. That was fast. Why can't Trucy lockpick it? I thought she said unlocking things was a magic trick. I thought that was lockpicking. Ha 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 ha. A look like that is child's play to me. It didn't look like a combination lock when we were doing the fingerprinting on it. It looked like it just had a key. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots have busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action from an ex-lawyer. And here we go, that's his passport. Okay, but what else is in his suitcase? I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Trucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. What did she do? She take public transport over to the detention center? I guess. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we had a father-son talk, huh, son? Oh, of course, she teleports. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, well over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess. It's Apollo's dad, yeah. Foster father. This apparently is a picture of Apollo's real dad, his biological father, that died when Apollo was 1 year old. Oh, Demos, yeah. Is that so? Fine, you say. Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. It reminds me of Indiana Jones when Henry Jones Sr. is like, alright, I'm here, talk. Got my attention? What do we talk about? Okay. Yeah, don't until he comes back. Which could happen. So what do we talk about now? Get down. Hit the dirt, son. Huh? What the? Oh, it's got a freaking minigun! Oof. What? Speak to me, son. Say something. Oh, that's smart. You maggots! What do you think you're doing invading buff airspace? My God. It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos! Whoa! It can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway? Drone nothing! That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier! I've probably got the wrong voice. Anyway. Got that, you lowly grunts! Ow, what the who now? No, I didn't know I was up against Sergeant Robotnik. The Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get to the information we need out of him. You got it. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant Buff, sir! You forgot to say sir! Ain't you ever seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir! Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him. Better, much better. Now say your name in the rank, soldier. I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Right Anything Agency. And my rank is, fledgling lawyer? Sir. Affirmative for private justice. For private? Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? I think that you need the sergeant voice for it, don't you? Oh, sir, yes, sir. Good, good. We won't make a man out of you yet, private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, you want my name? You're not in rank 2. I'm Dirk Sudman. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir. Excellent! Welcome aboard, Commandeer Dirk! Oh my goodness. Commandeer! Excellent! Welcome aboard, Commandeer Dirk. From Russia with love. Wait a second, what was that? What's with that ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldiers should be clean cut. I'm so sorry, but this is my signature look. I'm not. Whoa! Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out. I'm not going to. Listen up, you! It's kill or be killed out on that battlefield. It really does, yeah. No place for leaving conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that. He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. Oh, he tried to examine you or shoot you. Ah! And let me catch you stepping out of line again. Guess I better play along and ask what he wants. Present the attorney's badge. What insubordination? Just show you when you try and do anything. Petty trinkets have no place in Buff's army, soldier. Now dropping in me 20. Sheesh, at least let me show the evidence before you shoot it down. I wonder which voice will actually turn out to be the more appropriate one when we actually see him. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir? Oh, affirmative. Wait, that's a Robotnik mustache bot for sure. You run out of ammo? Well, I can see everything you do from here, so... Teen hot, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off your face. 10 hot, teen hot. Keep doing it up. I'm going to whip you sheltered peasnicks into shape. With what? Your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers too. And that's not all, Commandeer. Oh, with these arms I can cock and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on the train duty. Snipe to it, on the double. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Well, that thing's pretty handy. Us defined dragons could use one of those. And it's not even the latrine, that was just a broom. Stupid child of a doctor. Ha 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 ha! Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it to especially for siege defense. Sweep the crap, yeah, and then we can spread it all over the room. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? Ah! Holding up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense. It was just an observation. So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged the firearms got something to say, does he? So sorry, it won't happen again, sir. Darn tootin'. Now state your intention, soldier. We have to present the badge again. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. Oh. But Papa, why? Yeah, let's go with the voice changes. Why'd you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know how you feel, Sergeant. Ah, what did I do? What did I do now, Sergeant? You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama. I know I've lost Papa. You lost your mother too? She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I'd yet to engage my siege defense strategy. Sad robot indeed. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. So, wait, if it was arson, that's a dumbass reason to say hold up, because if it sets fire and it surrounds you, then you're stuck. I guess he isn't the brightest kid in the block. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped. That's a badass right there. She did what? She was like a walking, talking medal of valor. My mama was. Now I feel like I should give him a redneck voice. I can't tell. She was like a walking dog in the middle of hell, and my mama was like Forrest Gump. Anyway, she delivered me safely to terra firma with an exactly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. She sounds like a superhero or something. Or she was part of a rebel group with the will of D. But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Ah, Mama! I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning when the world was turning. He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope they brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa. Poor kid, it's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone now. Apollo. I imagine you know what he's going through. I do. The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. It's a setup. He gave us this photo earlier. It's a setup from Dirk. Okay. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire. There we go, not even a year old. What? And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. But Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine. I have, and that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? You better have freaking spoken to your mother. Otherwise, I really hate that they've never picked up that plot thread from Apollo Justice. No, I lost her too. What are you freaking doing, Lamara? Off the lasser. Why have you never spoken to your children? My freaking god. I'm pissed off at that. There's been so much time in between the games. And they just, oh no, she's not doing it yet. Right Agency is an orphanage. It really is. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Wow. Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. It was the last he saw of her. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. He's gone full Russian. I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Borger! Now, comrade, let's toast your new stripes. Those look horrible. That's just a meat patty with nothing else in between the buns. And call me Sarge. Don't be shy, we're a band of brothers now. Ha 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 ha! Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. It's military rations? It could be. He's not in a military place. Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. He might steer us towards a hiding place. So, Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama, as well as courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university to move here. He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right now. There's no one in the world I respect more than him, but that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Okay. I would bet there's a clue on the computer. Let's try there first. This computer could provide us some useful information. Drat, it's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to. Don't look at me, I don't know the first thing about computers. Ha 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 ha! Leave it to me! A modern day warrior must be well versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. Okay. Who's that? Ah, is that a picture of his mother? And I'm in. Looks like modern day warriors have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message? Oh, this is interesting. Subject research report. I deciphered the patterns, but I've yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Dr. Buff. How is your research coming along? Okay. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. Okay. We've got a USB. I'm not sure why that was the only thing we could get from the computer, but okay, I thought there might be more. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course! Soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. The big battle? You know, for when I go back to school, I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. Bruh. Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? Well, I'm reading for you, Sarge. So thanks, I'll try my best. I don't know which voice to give him. I'll just have a switch back and forth. It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed. Maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. And how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Okay. We haven't even taken on the case, okay, exterminate bot. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all humans. What's this thing's problem? It's an oop art, an out of place artifact. Papa won at an online auction. Oh man, I was just gonna go, is this a control crossover with the objective power? An online auction? Yes, he said it's an alien weapon that destroyed an entire civilization. With the exterminates and that, I feel like they're going for the Dalek reference. But it doesn't look like a Dalek, so no idea. Where do I even start with an explanation like that? Okay. Yeah, this urn with army painted on it looks really old. But I don't think it's going to provide any info we need. It's really easy to see the cracks. Is your room upstairs, Sarge? Yes, it's the one at the end of the hall. What do you say you come out so we can enjoy a snack together? But I promise we won't bite. If you insist, then I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Okay. No, wait. Dirk, you better apologize quick. I'm sorry for pushing. But very well. As long as you don't do it again, I'll let it slide this time. This one time. Okay. It's Datz's suitcase. It's full of survival gear and questionable souvenirs. But we already got his passport, so we can leave it be for now. I mean, shouldn't you take the rest of his stuff to him anyway? Okay, shoes then. It's a shoe cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. Ah, these boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. Okay. Oh, okay. We might get a better look inside if we undid these straps. Velcro. Why is there Velcro and a lace? I haven't seen ones like that before. There's a question mark at the bottom of his boot. Papa had those custom made for his archaeological field work. He had the soul of an adventurer. This boot had the soul of an adventurer too. It looks like some kind of glowing moss. It could have been from wherever the doctor went last night. It must have gotten in with some of that mud. It might be worth looking into, if it will help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Please take a look at this. Let me ask you something, Corporal Justice. How does that aid you in the battlefield? Well, if you count the courtroom as a battlefield, it's a fairly useful weapon. A good answer. A military man must know his weapons inside and out. Keep up the good work, Corporal. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, that's all he has to say about it. Oh, I might look at this. Ask the villagers about the glowing moss. Okay. And still look for leads here. Oh, yeah. Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said they'd been having trouble reading lately. But those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these. Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Okay. Okay, let's go with what we've learned so far. Well, that description was wrong. Because this couldn't read anything without these. All we heard was someone he had trouble reading without them. Wherever it was the Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Okay, Korean village. Oh, he has all these posters up. Oh, they're doing that thing like... There's posters behind my head as well, see? Right in the bottom right corner. Just plaster them everywhere. It feels like somebody's watching me. And it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just Paul Edison's campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever, I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather really lifts the spirits. I know, after a little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? I could. Do I want to, though? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Let's look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no. Well, I guess that wild boar shoe will have to wait then. Alright, I'll find a spot that looks right. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? Here we are. Laugh. Vote me. Yeah. Coming in 4K HD? Well, I'm not even streaming in 4K, so I don't know how that works. I mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. I can make that a little bigger, I guess. Where's Waldo? Where's Callum? When did Paul Addison have a chance to put up all these election posters? That fool keeps sticking them in our houses! He's a disgrace to his distinguished heritage! He's doing this without permission. What do we have here? An easel? Is Larry still painting after all this time? Looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. Oh, but that's the jacket. That's the raincoat. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left? A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps? In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what did you expect from a little kid? No, it's Larry again. It's Larry Butts. He's still trying to paint. A little kid? Oh, it's a Pearly! Pearly finally appears. A little kid? Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl. I was going to check her age. Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise! It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course, this is Pearl Faye. She's a spirit medium here in Kurain Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client. Also, Dirk, she's got more spiritual power than mine. Oh, as much spiritual power as mine. So, watch out. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too, and what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Yeah. To an adult, you're still a little girl, pal. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So you're a spirit medium? Does that mean you can channel spirits then? So Dirk is just straight up going, yeah, you can channel spirits, can't you? Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. You have been upgraded before, Pearly. Well, now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. You forgot the apostrophe in the Kingdom of Kurain. It's between the A and the I. But yeah, the Kurain village is much better than the Kingdom of Kurain. Pretty impressive, young lady. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Oh right, Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Okay. I don't know why, when we've already had the introduction to Maya and that, we're going through like third-hand reintroductions. Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fae clan too. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said the mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. Oh no, are we gonna get a cursed Pearly this case? We got cursed Maya spirit channeling last time. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one. Now there are two of them. Rafa, yeah, that'd be hilarious. Completely trivializes her job and mucks her up. Buff Archie? Oh man. He was 64. And then for good measure, we will spirit channel Abe Addison to tell off his grandson. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo? Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Are we getting Edgeworth as the prosecutor again? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Oh? Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Corrine? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Corrine Village, don't you, Pearl? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. Yeah, just talk to her first. What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, starfield skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus the big, beautiful ocean, blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Apollo's scared of heights. He can't swim. What a buffoon. Pearl, Corrine Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm a part of a long line of mediums. You look more like a small Pearl, let's be honest. I've never seen such a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Okay, yeah. So, they are establishing that, and it doesn't, that's something that's being reiterated. Okay. Really, you can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability. It is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines. And years of intense training. Alright, Pearl, can you just quickly spirit channel Archie for us? We can ask him about where the Founder's Orb is. Easy. At present, Mystic Ma and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Corrine. I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago, but now we are in very short supply. Ah, you're short too, Pearly. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay, they want the thrill of the big city. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. What about you? Are you not interested in things like that? 18 now. Okay, so she wouldn't be called a little kid. Oh, Edgeworth is 35 now. Hey, same age as Phoenix. Yeah, I thought I remembered they were. Me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and well, oh, never mind. It's okay, pal, you're at that age after all. Paul Letitia. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Paul Letitia. Do you know anything about him? Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day. Well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Etitian family is so powerful. Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? He seems really intent on winning here in Korea. Is there some special reason why? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Korea once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Korean has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. So basically, as politician's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over a Korean village? Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? That looks like Mitama moss. Of course, it's another Mitama thing. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Mitama? See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama. And how would one get there? You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you're so interested in that moss? Cyclock. I thought the Magatamas were specifically for the Cyclock. Oh, well, that Magatama that they gave Phoenix anyway. Some moss probably wouldn't do it, I wouldn't. Like, because she needs to impart spiritual power into it. Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, and it seems he hid it somewhere last night. Huh, he did? Maybe that's why he, Pearl, do you know something that might help us? Looks at someone, Cyclops instantly. Just goes to pay for a meal, Cyclops on the cashier. Well, sounds like I better find out what she knows. Where the doctor went. Pearl, you have an idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well, about that. All I know is Dr. Buff is somewhere on Mount Matama. My bracelet, it's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. Alright, Pearly, what are you hiding? The luring gun sees all. Try this hand. She's rubbing her thumb. I think that was Athena.
Gotcha!
Oh no! Pearly was in that too, so it could have been either of them. Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Matama. I could tell because you'd rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it. Oh, well... That nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? Yeah, Pearl, why you always lying? This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. Everyone starts somewhere. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out there painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Matama from the bus stop. No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear. Yes, she must yearn for the mines. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor after it was right there here in your picture. Yeah.
Take that!
You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. Come on, Pearl. And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop? Oh, rain spirits have places to go too. This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it. This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? Ah, you didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat. Ah! Still assuming it's Dr. Buff. No. Not someone else. No. I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... No, indeed. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. Caught in 4K Ultra HD, or 2560 by 1440 anyway on my monitor. It's alright, just please tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat even though it wasn't raining and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. I know, that's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said, "Please don't tell anyone you saw me here." Why would he want to silence you like that? Pearl, you should know that's something sus right there. Something must have happened to spook him. And he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going dressed like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Matama. I heard there's a cave there where mediums of the Korean tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it, there are some sort of mystical ruins in there. Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going now, but thanks for all your help, Pearl. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. The treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal. Ha ha ha! Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go! Mount Matama. It's a wonder that she said, oh, it's long ago training. Like, surely they do training up there still. Like, the traditionalists, especially with the traditional family of the Fays, should still be using the cave to train in. Yeah, I'm all out of breath. Oh, we get an anime still. Nice. Oh, come on, that was nothing. And you're so much younger than me. How young is he? He's 45. I don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. There's a lot of green mold. Dirk, look, there's Matama moss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, there's apparently only one cave. So that narrows it down. No, it wouldn't. No exercise as a lawyer. Not happening. I can't see a thing. Relax, your eyes will adjust eventually. He should just swap over his eye patch. This is a perfect time for him. Now, follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa, someone just pushed me. Apollo? What the? Apollo! That's someone unknown. Ah! Ow. Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know. But I don't think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son. How can you even see in there? Look, this is literally just patches in the Souls games. He'll just toss you off of the cliff. And yeah, no idea why they didn't bring a light. And why they don't just go, oh, this moss glows, let's bring some with us so that we can see a little bit. Come on, let's go. Hey, wait. One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? So is this where you get the Apollo and Dirk die in a cave ending? We just have to go forward. I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right, by the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. Oh, we do have... They did leave us with one. Okay. From lawyers to Spelunker, how do I always get myself in these situations? Also, this moss is glowing. Anyway, you're never going to make it out alive. I hope... We're never going to make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would never have taken your quest, Dirk. You never took it, Apollo. Tracy spoke for you. We tried to refuse it. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it, you'll see. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like amazing here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. And yeah, this torch is gonna run out. Yeah, this cage goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, neither of you are called Will, so... You just got droopy hair. Ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. No, we just gotta forge ahead, full steam. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So, I guess we keep going. How do I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking. And that helped you become an accomplished attorney how? It didn't, but when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Also, what did happen to his arm that's in the sleeve? Is it actually paralyzed? Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial really put me through the ringer. Now we get the father-son bonding time. And nothing like shared trauma to do it. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. Yep. That's the highlight. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as herfired. Yeah, Wesley Stickler. Remember the name. He will uncover the secrets to the magic panties. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me. Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dirk. What happened, happened. Careful, the ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Yikes, the cave floor's collapsing. Ah, not again! Ah! The guy that pushed him down the cliff dropped the flashlight with him. Hey, Apollo! Can you hear me? Dirk? Huh? Where are we? Whoa, what is this place? It's the box. I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a... It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here. I mean, it's right behind you. I mean, those look like footprints over there. And the bloomin'... They left their plastic water bottle here. That's not biodegradable. Stupid archaeologist. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that ore. Bloody water bottle here. What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. Oh. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. We're gonna have to go swimming. And he said he can't swim. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because those are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Ah, those prints. They're coming out of that lake. Hey, right. That would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Yeah, he probably swam in. There's a connection to the ocean, right? A driftwood? How'd that get in here? By drifting on in, I assume. The only question is, from where? Alright. It's a big stone altar. One falls move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk. Ha 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 ha. You got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. Okay. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good. It's locked tight. There's no way to open it. Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole, which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. The falling light looks cool. So that's a hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there. Pardon me. Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. We passed out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole or find some other way out. Why am I always between a rock and a hard place? Something there. This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water, it's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pal mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain? Can't imagine she meant it literally. And surely she did. Why else would you say it? Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is most definitely inside this box contraption and we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Just take the box with you. Oh, come now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Ha 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 ha. How can he laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. This thing is covered with pictures. And hey, each section also rotates. Okay, so this is definitely a different box to the box that the Founder's Orb was said to be in that was solid in the first case. Take a look at this, son. See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Kuranese butterfly and a Mitama. I wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. There's a big button here. Huh, nothing happened. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see. There's a dragon and tiger fighting a Kuranese butterfly with a Mitama. And a number of other pictures too. Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. Yeah, and I need some more water. One sec. I think this will help us open the puzzle box. It's the notes.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes mention the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures in the box correspond somehow. Here we go. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Each style has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. We should be where this is, right? Funky puzzle box, here comes justice. Fights the dragon, right? Research notes. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces a Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I'm not sure what that favor of the orb one would be. It could be that one. Or that one. Oh no! Barbenheimer PTSD! There's clues to this one at least. Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. In which case we should... I know. Zoom in and out with N. Not that I needed to or anything, thanks to the amazing lighting in this cave. Wait, that might be the bottom one, right? That seems like the dragon and tiger battle one. I'm not sure though. That doesn't look like the dragon and tiger battling in that one. That seems like the only one they're battling. Okay. So the next one is the founder offers divine protection. What if it's that one? Knowing what picture represents what exactly is a bit tricky. I feel like the 2 people in there, that looks like... Founder offers divine protection. It looks like they've got the protection in that. That's what's confusing me. Embraces Middlemar. Favor of Orb Bestow. I think those two are in the correct positions. Wait, those would be the bottom two, wouldn't they? Then we have Favor of the Orb should be the bottom one. So then maybe there's that. Oh, come on. When Dragon and Tiger battle, I feel like this is the only one it could be. Founder offers Divine Protection. Which this looks like offering Divine Protection. Butterfly embraces the Middlemar. The favor of the orb is bestowed. Would be that one. Come on. These puzzles are ridiculous. Favor of the orb could be that. But then Founder offers Divine Protection. What am I getting wrong here? No, please don't stress my tired brain. Oh, fuck. This looks like the only one with Dragon and Tiger battling, so I don't think that one's wrong. Founder offers Divine Protection. This one may be Return of the Holy Mother. Founder offers Divine Protection. I'm so close to finishing this. I just wanted to get a good spot here to finish playing the game for tonight because I need more sleep. Well, the third one has to be that. That's the butterfly and the Middlemar. Oh wait, I'm only using the first half. The offers Divine Protection is both of those. Butterfly embraces the Middlemar. Favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, and then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the Founder bestows her greatest power. Oh. I think I overthought it because the other one only opened with the first half, but I think I need to take each of the 2 lines per picture. So that's Middlemar, that's that. So after that, I don't think it can be, okay. Offer thy prayers as fervent fire, only then shall the return. Offer the prayers, and then bestows the greatest power known. Oh, I don't... Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Consult, wait. I don't know, imagine thought all we had to do was arrange the pictures according to the song. Sometimes you have to think outside the puzzle box. Sometimes the truth can only be found when you look at things from a different angle. A different angle? Come to think of it, one of the pictures from the song is missing. Does that mean the pictures don't line up exactly 1 to 1? One of the pictures is missing. Oh. Offer prayers could be that one. Did he say anything different? What picture's missing? Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Right. If I go offers divine protection, that seems like the first one. That looks right. Embraces the Mittermore. Looks like that one. Offer thy prayers. That looks like offering prayers. So then would the greatest one be peace? One of the pictures from the song is missing. As I thought, I'll start with peace. And we're stuck in a cave, we could just brute force it. Oh, my brain's too fried for this tonight. I'd probably come back and go, oh. Is it the last one that's there? Fervent prayers bestow the power. Oh. I'm zoning out. I don't get it. So let me see. I've got that right. I've got that right. The corner? The corner is specific? I didn't even think about that. The corner on that one. I was so close. That is praying to the Holy Mother. Oh, that makes sense now. I didn't even realize that that would actually be an acceptable thing. Okay. I was so close. It opened! So this is the Founder's Orb. We did it, son! The orb is finally ours! Yeah, you could. They didn't bring a crowbar. They didn't even bring a torch. You think they'd bring a crowbar? At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. They also could have just taken the box back and figured it out later. Then again, I expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, haha, it's no big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing. But your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that, ha ha ha. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today, and I couldn't be prouder. Well, will you cut it out already, before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato? With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Garan regime. Ha 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 ha. So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garam? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act? Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Kurain. After all, as a sacred relic of Kurainism, this is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it, and why. I'm not sure I follow. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the Temple treasury. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Yeah, they could fly back over, but then they'd be caught at the airport. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah. I've got a pretty good idea which one it was. Who knows who it is? Care to share your hunch? All I say at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasury. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. That does make sense. Like, they're turning a blind eye. They didn't even mention it during the second Korean case. Well, why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Kurainese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance, and then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons? Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree, and if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it will be seen as utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother. And if this were to go public, support for the Garan regime would weaken. But that's not all. This is just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. And I'm going to find out what. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. How do you know that? It's been years. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Kurain? There's that. And I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Nayuta, I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom. Oh, so we've run into each other already. Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff, but now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garen's influence. It wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Garen regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do, but that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope. Wait, Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days he's more like Garen's lapdog. Talk about a complete about-face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart, it's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and is suffering in silence. Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garen's will, and is tearing him apart. And it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do. His teachings. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. I do find this a little bit of an odd retcon when it's a... Like, if he's always been taught this growing up, how come this slogan never came up before, even said by Apollo? The I'm fine was there before, and they already used that as part of the Clay Terran part of his backstory. But I find it weird if it's like he always remembers this quote, he grew up learning it, that it hasn't come up as a way for him to even think about his own self-confidence and bolstering his resolve. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. Wait, since back when I was lawyer? Come on, translators. No. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held on to this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Kurain. Oh, the Kurainese attorney's badge, nice. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a testament to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
Okay, that line's voiced. A dragon never yields. Let's try and copy it. I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids. Naruto used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me. Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Goran regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution? Yes. I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? Ha 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 ha. I wouldn't know. Now that we have the orb, on to the next problem. Getting out of here. Oh, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too hard to climb back up to. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean. Well, wait a second. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here? That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. Dirk! He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Coroni's ruins, yeah. Well, it's been 20 minutes. Well, he's dead. He drowned. Let's see. The current world record for holding breath underwater is 24 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I hope he's okay. What's going on? Uh-oh. But the water, it's rising and fast. Ah! Oh no, Apollo's dead. I need air. Ah! I don't know how to swim. Hold on to that damn driftwood or something. If I don't grab on something that floats. This is bad. I better think of something quick. It's so dumb. To the phallic rock. Yeah, the rock's the best part. The driftwood and that wouldn't do very much. Isn't that good? The water's almost up to the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Okay, apparently not. A water bottle then. Hey, maybe I can use this like an oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to say Callum and be more rational about this. Oh, the driftwood was the right reaction to start with. I've got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Yeah, it's no use. The hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way, and quick, before I drown. The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. It must have been designed to stay put, even at high tide. Wait, that's it! Dr. Buck must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. The water won't stop rising. Ah, I'm being swept away. Ah, please stop. Just paddle to the hole, you dingus. Look, the bottle's there. If only that bottle were a little bigger, it'd absorb that much more air. No, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I need to stop with these harebrained ideas and come up with a real way to escape. Is there anything else before I pick the obvious? Up here. The water's almost to the top now. At this rate, I will run out of breathing room. If I'm a goner if I don't find a way out quick. Yeah. The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up over that wall of rock. Here goes. Huh? The hole is full of rubble. The tunnel collapsing above must have filled it in after we fell through. Oh no. Bruh, ultimate psyop. Use Apollo to get the Founder's Orb and then kill him for knowing too much. Perfect crime. Especially since he probably knows that Apollo can't swim. This can't be happening! No, I can't give up now. Did he just punch himself? I refuse to die here. The water, I can't. I can't breathe. Well, Apollo's dead. He can't punch those boulders to pieces. Is this the end? They did have to cut down the cast for tighter writing. Dirk. I wonder if he made it out. No, he drowned anyway. The double up makes that so much worse. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I'd known it would be my last meal. Oh no. I feel like I've been through this before. Ah, now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nita and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. Do it, Apollo. Gain the power of memories like every good anime protagonist. And suddenly go, yeah, actually I know how to swim now. I thought we were goners, but then... No, Utah, Apollo! Hold on, I'm coming! That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dirk. Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry? Thank you, Father. Faja, Faja, can you hear me? You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? Oh, I mean, it was just a river. Like, come on, it wasn't gonna kill me. It only kills little kids, 'cause you suck and you're frail. What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Yes, people die when they are killed. This is Apollo's final flashbacks before he dies. Damn. Nayuta, Apollo. Don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? I like how he can survive an explosion. Now he just drowns. Hey, Dirk. This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right? Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise. Oh, so... Dirk just full on abandoned him. Okay, you promised. Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home, but you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you and my life back in Kurain. I mean, that makes sense why the catchphrase didn't appear earlier, then that makes enough sense. I'll buy that. Dirk, why? Why didn't you? I also can ask Apollo, why didn't he get swimming lessons? Apollo, can you hear me? Oh. Hey, it does look different with the spikes down. Dirk? Still can't swim, eh? Idiot. My child should be able to swim. You came back? But why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to... Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening? Todd told him to take a big breath. Come on, Dirk. You know it's gonna drown because it's got water from... Yeah, it's so weird coming out of left field. Like, they kind of alluded to some stuff between Nayuta and Apollo before. But now it's all just, oh yeah, here's Apollo. And apparently Phoenix is in the area now and we haven't even seen him. Well, where... It feels so weird that that's all shoved in when Apollo, most of Apollo's life felt like it was already established. It was just who was his father and why does he need a tragic backstory kind of thing. Ah, you finally came to, son. I get your fill of seawater. Good thing your name's not Neptune. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he totally... They both should be... Like, okay, maybe Dirk shouldn't be dead because he could swim. But Apollo 100% should be dead. He didn't even take a breath before he was pulled underwater by Dirk. And he face tanked a bomb, so... Oh, he got hit by the bomb, and then he got hit over the head. And they were still alive from that. The Dirk. Har 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 har. You're telling me! Check it out, snot's coming out of his nose! What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artists' greats could pull that off. Well, what on earth happened? Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. Bruh. Okay. He tied a rope to me and I came and grabbed you, then he yanked me back. There was no way you could signal him. One hand was holding onto a stalactite and the other was holding Apollo. How did you signal him that you're ready to be yanked back? Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me! I assisted in your escape act too, Polly! I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons, but an undersea cavern? Now that was a first. Dirk, he risked his life for me. Bro, that's not risking his life. The only risky part was that he was unsure about making it out to the ocean on the other side of the cavern. The rest wasn't that risky. Because especially how he had a safety backup. He could have just made sure to get him to yank him back if he was just starting to drown. Dirk, I'm only alive because of you. Because you're dumb, Apollo. You should have got swimming lessons. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I just did what any father would do for his son. He saved my life yet again. Ha 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 ha! I guess seawater doesn't make him much of a meal. It's because Polly didn't have any sushi. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk made me buy this for you. Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around? Yeah, thanks. Okay, so that's a symbolic gesture of how his son to accept his father a bit more. There's still a lot of unresolved stuff now. They could have not made the father Dirk had the second case and the third case build up Apollo and his family a bit more and try and work on that angle a bit more specifically, then it wouldn't feel so like suddenly, oh, stuff with his father. Because now I'm like, okay, what's going to happen with the blowing Kurain plot? Oh wow, this is delicious. Ha 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 ha. Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like. You found the legendary treasure. Nice work, Polly. Thanks. guess you could say mission accomplished. Wait, so that's the reason Dirk came back for him. Oh wait, Apollo has the orb. I can't leave him. With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party. After all that, I just want to go to bed. So who was it in the cave that got us into this mess? Sure wish Noita was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution. If we can bring back those happy days, you can sign me up for... Sorry to interrupt our little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt! Of course he is. Ah, it's him again. Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Well, wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit. It sounds so bad when you say it like that. Oh, what a dick. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. Just kill him. Or punch his lights out at least. You're already a rebel. You're already a wanted criminal. Just punch his lights out. Oh! He's got Haki! He's gonna use his Conqueror's Haki on him! You no good son of a... Eep! Don't look at me like that! The crystal of Army Faye is mine! Now, hand it over! Over my dead body! Ink! Detective! Help! Yeah, I know. Emma, what's going on here? He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. Now that's him, the one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Attition family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station, I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Attition seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Kurain to face execution. Also, yeah, Dats broke out. He's just there and he broke out, and then we should know that, okay, what else is happening there? Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Hold it!
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. Is that so? Can you prove it? Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Dirk.
Take that!
Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb, and it's the Crystal of Army Faye, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You can say that again. And then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo? Hey! Phoenix, finally! But also, why are we going to trial just for bloomin' orb? Oh, there's not even a... We're not even investigating the murder. Remember, Mr. Right. Daddy! What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Oh yeah, Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing in Korean Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Addition has retained me as his lawyer. Hold up! I did not expect this. Are we going to be in court Apollo versus Phoenix? Wait, you're his lawyer? I'm gonna have to stop here though. I can't go longer. I need the sleep. I've had a long night and day. So I need to go, but what a reveal. Damn. Phoenix is gonna get nerfed. But if this goes the way I'm thinking, that could be really fun. But I don't understand this case quite yet. I really don't get it. I thought, okay, we'll be back in the Kingdom of Korea, we'll do a divination seance. You have the interesting different location and you use that again type thing. I just don't get it with that. I'm a little bit confused on what they were planning to do. Like, because this is the last case of the game. We kind of had foreknowledge about that. I'm going, well, this has to go back to the Kingdom of Korean. Why are we doing all this preamble? It feels like it should have been separated as a separate case if we're going to do a thing with Apollo back again. Or it should have been instead of the previous one that seemed like a filler one with Athena. It's weird. I'm not sure about it at the moment. I'll have to see when it actually finishes. I'll catch you guys. And yeah, it also feels weird how shoehorned in the Apollo plot is. Like, suddenly, all this Apollo plot. Not convincing. Anyway, see ya. Have a good night.